Steve, some stormy weather tomorrow and stormy waters for the UC basketball program. Some big news developing tonight. The University of Cincinnati has fired head basketball coach John Brannen. Now, there are still a lot of questions to be answered here, but here's a timeline of what led up to this right here. On March 14th, so not even a month ago, the Bearcats lost in the conference championship game. Then in the next 3 days following that, 6 Cincinnati basketball players announced they were planning to transfer. Then almost 2 weeks after that, the university announced they were investigating allegations regarding the program. Then this past Saturday, they placed Brannen on paid administrative leave, and that leads us to today. The university is parting ways with Brannen. Now, students at UC talked to us today about the decision.
I think it was a good move. He just wasn't a good fit. Obviously, a lot of players were leaving, so I think we made the right move on him.
I know that there was a very thorough investigation done by the athletic department, so if they felt it was right to fire him, then I guess I agree with that.
All right, sports reporter Keenan Singleton is live on campus. And Keenan, you've talked to former players. You've followed this from the very beginning. What are you hearing today, Keenan?
Yeah, Caleb, I want to extend that timeline just a little bit for you as well. You went back the previous month or so. Let's just think about this Brannen era, just 2 years total. And if you think about it, a pretty successful era. Remember, he took over a program that had just come off a conference title. His first year, he won a regular season conference title. And then this year, after all the troubles that this program went under, he still led this team to a conference championship appearance. So it's hard to believe, with no evidence of wrongdoing to this point, that they're letting him go. Now, I talked to Terry Nelson, UC's radio analyst, and he had this to say about the end of the era for John Brannen.
You're going to get rid of a guy. Don't try to deface his name. Give him an opportunity. He's from this area. You know, John deserves the right to keep his name. He's from this area. He was doing great things before he came to Cincinnati. So don't mess up his name and his ability for his family to eat going forward, as well as their staff. So I think things could be handled differently, but I think we definitely have some guys that are ready to fill those shoes.
Now, John broke his silence about 45 minutes ago in a tweet saying that he was disappointed with the decision for a long list of reasons, but mostly because it was made long before the university even commenced its investigation, in quotes, into the basketball program. I look forward to the opportunity to bring the true facts to light. Now, I talked to a player that's actually still on the roster here, Sam Martin, who also went to Summit Country Day, and he said he was surprised that Coach Brannen was let go as well, and said that he believed he deserved another year after all the things that this program went through. Live, just outside of Fifth Third Arena, Keenan Singleton, WCPO 9 Sports.
Keenan, certainly an interesting statement there from John Brannen. We'll dive into that a little bit more later, and we'll also start to talk a little bit about who might be in line to replace him, even though it is still early for that. Tanya?